So guys, I found a very interesting way to use Perplexity AI alongside Google's Antigravity to help you build your very first app. In this video, I'm going to walk you through all the steps that you need to know to do this as a complete beginner, because being able to build and launch an app in this day and age that you can potentially monetize isn't really a difficult thing to do anymore, especially with all of these different AI tools at our disposal. So I'm going to start off on Perplexity. And for those of you that might have heard of it, but you're not really sure exactly what it does, how it works, or why you should even use it, well, Perplexity is basically an AI search engine. The way that it differs from a lot of the other AI tools that are out there is that you can use it when it comes to knowing what people are searching for in real time. And one common question that I get on this channel when it comes to building various different digital products, in this case, various different apps, is that a lot of people are not really sure of exactly which one to pick. They're not sure of what's going to do well. They're not sure of what's trending. And this is where Perplexity is going to come in. Because what you can do is go onto it. You're going to find it by going over to the URL perplexity.ai, and you're going to be able to enter a very simple prompt like this. So what I'm doing is telling it to give me 10 simple web apps that are easy to build, that people are searching for right now in 2026. So I'm just going to fix that. And I'm just going to click on submit. And just like that, it's now come back with all of these different options. So we've got things like habit trackers, calorie trackers, we've got countdown timers, we've got various different web apps that you're probably using on a day-to-day basis right now, but you probably didn't realize that you could actually replicate them and build one for yourself so that you're going to be able to monetize it. Now I'm going to go with the first one, or maybe the second one in the list, which is subscription trackers. And the reason why I thought this one was interesting is because I've never actually thought about it before. I've never actually used one before, but in reality, we all have all of these different subscriptions that are coming out of our bank account every single week or every single month. You know, things like our TV subscriptions, bills, rent, whatever it is, and keeping up to date or keeping track of all of them can get a little bit tedious. So the fact that Perplexity has actually given me an idea for things that I wasn't even thinking about is a good start. So what I'm going to do now that I know this is just go over to Google Trends. And as you can see, I've already typed in subscription tracker right there. I've set it to 2004 to present day. And I've also changed it to worldwide. Of course, you can select a specific location, but I'm just going to leave it as it is. And we can see ever since 2010, 2012, you know, all of these years here, no one cared about subscription trackers, but ever since 2025, which was last year, more and more people went onto Google to search for this. So this is how Perplexity is able to work, is able to look at what's going on right now on the internet and give you ideas of things that you can build yourself. But now that you know this, the next thing is to find actual people that are already doing it. Now you can be the first to do something. That's not a bad idea, but what I like to do is replicate what someone else has done, maybe put my own spin on it. But if someone else is doing it, they get in traffic, then I know that there's a chance that I'm going to be able to get traffic as well. And to figure this out, what I'm going to do is stay on Perplexity, and I'm just going to enter this question. I'm just going to say, now give me 10 real web app URLs within, and I'm just going to copy this, paste it in there like that, and then click on submit. And there we go, guys. Just like that, it's now come back with all of these different options. So what I'm going to do is just double check the first one in the list. Let's click into this. Okay, so there we go. This is what a web app looks like, or the homepage anyway. Super simple, straightforward. This is what the end user is going to get. We can see that they have all of these different features. This is what they're doing. They also have this pricing as well. If we just click into pricing at the top, we can see that they've got 3 different packages, a free option, $10 or $30 per month. So yeah, it's basically a simple web app, but the question is, are they getting traffic? Are they getting 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 monthly visits? Let's just double check by using SimilarWeb. Okay, right there, we can see that they're actually getting 29,000 monthly visits. And over the past few months, we can see that it's steadily increasing. Now, the key thing that you need to remember once you get to this point, you've found a web app that you believe is doing well, you want to do it yourself, you think that you're going to be able to succeed with it, is that you don't want to just copy your competition 100%. Now, you can do that if you want to, but the way that I like to do things is that I like to put my own spin on it. And the way that I can put my own spin on this is that instead of it being targeted towards everyday users, you know, the everyday person, I can rebuild something like this with Antigravity, but maybe target it towards business owners. I'm sure that you guys already know when it comes to running a business, you're going to have multiple different payments coming out probably multiple times a week that you're going to have to pay for when it comes to running your business. It's going to be various different softwares, various different subscriptions. And I'm sure if you had a service like this, you would probably sign up to it. A service that you're going to be able to know exactly how much you're going to pay at the start of the month based on all of the entries that you put into it. Just everything when it comes to making things a lot more clearer. You would probably sign up to that if you did have a business. And I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to build it out right now. But before I even do that, one of the things that I like to do is go over to Digital Maker AI and just get the URL for the web app that I'm looking at, because what this tool is going to do is that it's going to tell me if it's worth replicating or not. It's going to let me know different angles that I can take when it comes to differentiating myself. So all you need to do is just put the URL in there just like that. You're going to be able to gain access to Digital Maker AI by clicking the link in my description down below. It may be the first or second link. So I'm just going to enter the URL just like that for my competition and then click on assess viability. All right, and there we go, guys. So it's now come back with a full breakdown of this particular web app. It's giving me a replication potential score. It's letting me know the different market metrics in terms of the saturation, the ease of being able to be different, the barrier to entry, the complexity when it comes to building it, different angles that I can take, just all of the information that I need. So I thought I'd just show you this because this tool has been super helpful with all of the different apps and digital products that I've built over the past few months. And once you get to the point of knowing what type of web app you want to build, you need to now download Google Antigravity. You guys should already know how to do this if you've been watching my channel over the past few weeks. Super simple. You're just going to go over to antigravity.google. That's the URL. You're going to be able to download it onto your computer for completely free. So just click on download. And then once you do that, this is the interface that you're going to see. So I'm just going to give you a quick walkthrough of it just so that you know exactly what you need to click on and how all of this stuff works. So this is the main interface over here. You're not really going to do much here, but Antigravity is just letting you know where all of your different projects are going to be saved. So this is the actual document folder in my MacBook. I need to click into it, then click into Antigravity, and I'm going to be able to see all of the different apps that I've been able to build. I would say as a beginner that's just getting started, you don't need to focus too much on all of these different tabs on the left-hand side. I've got another video coming out real soon where I'm going to be able to break all of this down, e.g. Claude Code and all of these different features. So be sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you don't miss that video. But the main thing that you're going to need to do once you get to this point is just click on Open Agent Manager. And I would say that this is going to be the main place where you're going to spend your time when it comes to entering in prompts and letting Antigravity do its thing when it comes to building all of your different apps. So the thing that I like about it is that it's got a clean interface. It's going to give you these two different options. You can either select fast or planning. I would say that if you're looking to take your app super serious initially, select planning because you're going to be able to see everything the agent does as it's doing it. But because I want this video to be super quick, I'm just going to click on fast because I don't need to see the full step-by-step breakdown. Antigravity also comes with all of these different models. For example, Gemini 3 Pro, Free Flash. We've got Claude Sonnet 4.5. We've got Claude Opus 4.5 as well. And we've got GPT OSS, but I would say that the main ones that you're going to use is either going to be Gemini 3 Pro or Claude Opus 4.5 or even Sonnet. Now, for those of you that might be new to the concept of Antigravity and you're not really sure exactly why you should even use it in the first place or what the actual benefits are, I'm just going to go through a couple different ones. So Antigravity is an AI tool that you can have a conversation with, tell it exactly what you want it to do when it comes to building a number of different things. It can build websites, it can build mobile apps, it can also build web apps like the ones that I've shown you. The benefit of it is that because it's got access directly to your computer, because you would need to download the extension tool, the Google Chrome extension tool, it's going to be able to build out what you want it to build out. And it's also going to access your browser, look at exactly what it's done. It's going to be able to go through it. If there's any errors, it's going to be able to fix them without you even having to ask. And of course, if there is something that you do spot yourself and you want it to change, you're going to be able to do that all within the chat feature. But I'm going to break down everything as we go along when it comes to me replicating this app that I found when it comes to tracking subscriptions for businesses. Now, one important thing that you need to know once you get to the stage for you to enter a prompt is that you can definitely enter a prompt yourself when it comes to what you're trying to build. If you know exactly what you want it to look like, how you want it to function, you know exactly how to engineer your prompts, you're going to be able to enter all the information right here. And of course, because Antigravity is free, there's no pressure when it comes to getting it right the first time. But because I like to speed projects up and I don't like to spend too much time going back and forth with these different AI tools, the AI tool that I like to use when it comes to building all of my different prompts is Digital Maker AI. So in addition to being able to research your competition and the different products that they have, you could also use it when it comes to building prompts in a matter of seconds. So what we're going to do is select Google Antigravity in this case. And I'm just going to show you exactly what I would do when it comes to building out the prompt for this subscription tracker. So it's going to ask me what type of app do I want to build. As you can see, there's all of these different choices, but the one that I want to build is not here. So I'm just going to click on something else and I'm just going to type in subscription tracker for online businesses and then click on next. Who is this app mainly for? So again, it's going to be for small business owners. I'm going to select that. What problem should this app help people solve? So it's going to help them when it comes to tracking all of their subscriptions for their online business. So you can add a lot more information. As you can see, there's a big box that you can give it all the details that you need to, but I'm keeping it simple today. Just want to show you exactly how Antigravity works without the complications. So I'm just going to enter this in, click on next. What should the user input to get results from my app? So I would say it's going to be mainly numbers or values or even text or description. So we're just going to go with this one today and then click on next. What should the app show the user after they click submit? So I'm going to say that it should show them, I don't know, charts or visual breakdown, maybe even action steps or recommendations. But today what I'm going to do is just click on something else and I'm just going to type in a calendar view of all of their subscriptions and a report dashboard breakdown. So I'm just going to type this in, click on next. What's the next question, which is the final one, ideal color scheme. So I'm going to say that I want it to be green with white accents, just like that. And I'm going to click on generate prompt. Okay, perfect. So Digital Maker AI has now come back with this detailed prompt for Antigravity, where all I need to do is just click on copy like this. And by the way, if you sign up to Digital Maker AI and click into history, you're going to be able to see all of the different prompts that you've built or generated ever since you've created your account. You're going to be able to do that over here. So don't worry. If you lose track of your prompts, you're going to be able to gain access to them in the history feature. But now that I've got my prompt, what I need to do is just go back over to Antigravity. I'm going to paste everything in there just like that. As you can see, there's a lot of information telling Antigravity what it needs to do. So what I'm going to do is just leave it as it is, make sure that I'm on the right model, and then click on send. And just like that, guys, as you can see, Antigravity has gone straight to work to start building and coding this entire app out. So I would say that this is the main benefit to using things like this, because a year ago, 2 years ago, when it came to building apps, building softwares, building websites, you would need to know some level of coding, but nowadays you don't need to know anything. You just need to enter a prompt and let all of these different AI IDE tools do the work for you. So it's now building everything out. It's going to take a few seconds for it to complete, but what it's also going to do is access your Google browser. So we can see that right here. It's built out the entire web app already. This is the home page. It's testing it out. And the reason why I know that is because of the bluish glow around the edges of the screen that you can see. Whenever you see that, that means that I'm not controlling anything. Google Antigravity is controlling my computer, is going through everything, is clicking through everything, is making sure that everything is okay as it needs to be. So it's looking at the pricing. It's also going to go through and click into the actual web app. It's going to log in. It's going to make changes to it. It's going to add this particular entry. So when we log in, it may still be there. But yeah, it seems like it's going through everything. So I'm just going to wait for it to be done. It shouldn't be too long. I'm going to be back straight away as soon as it's finished. Okay, guys, I'm back. And as we can see, it seems to have completed exactly what I needed to do. So I'm just going to open up my documents and access the project. And to show you what it's going to look like in your documents, for those of you that are new to all of this, the one that you need to click on when it comes to accessing it is going to be the index HTML file. So I'm just going to open it up like this. Okay, perfect. So just like that, it was able to build the entire homepage. This is what the potential customers are going to see. And just so that you know what you can see on the screen right now, I didn't need to change anything. I didn't need to do anything. All I had to do was use Digital Maker AI to generate the prompt. And then from there, I've now got this decent homepage. I would say that it looks quite professional. We've got all of the different pricing models over here. Don't worry, you're going to be able to make any adjustments to it nothing on your website is going to be fixed. You're going to be able to update the homepage in any way that you want to. But when it comes to logging in, let me just click on log in just like this. So it's giving me the demo admin login details. I'm just going to paste it in there like that and then enter the password. So let's do that and let's enter the dashboard. Okay, so this is the main interface that the potential customers are going to spend the majority of their time. So I normally recommend people to click into it, go through it yourself. Even though Antigravity is going to go through things, you want to make sure that you're completely happy with it. So if I just click into subscriptions, what Antigravity has done is added all of these common subscriptions that business owners normally have to pay for on a monthly basis. So of course, the person that's using it is going to be able to add any additional ones that are not here, but I just want to show you what Antigravity is capable of doing. So for example, with the businesses that I'm running, I use Canva, so I might click into it like that. Let's say if my monthly cost is, I don't know exactly what it is, but let's say 29 and it's going to be due on the 10th of every month. I'm going to be able to add it to the calendar. And just like that, as you can see, Canva has now been added to the calendar on the day that I said. So if I click into it, it's going to give me all of the information when it comes to this particular subscription. And if I go to reports, it's also going to give me a breakdown of exactly what I'm paying for, the projected cost. And I'm sure that you guys get the point as to how beneficial this is going to be to the end user. And it's very important to know that any adjustments that you want to make, any amendments that you want to make, all you need to do is enter it in to this chat box over here. If you want to change the color, if you want to change the name of it, if you want to change any small detail, any big detail, Antigravity is going to be able to do it for you. And one other cool trick that most people don't know is that when it comes to making your project go live, you're going to be able to have a conversation with Antigravity and find out exactly what you need to do. So if I just go over here, I'm just going to say, what do I need to do? Let me just make this capital I to make this web app go live for people to view it. Just going to enter this and click on send. So not only is Antigravity a tool that you can use when it comes to building all of these different projects, but you can also use it when it comes to deploying it. You can also use it when it comes to getting information. Because as you guys can see, it's instantly come back with some instructions that I can follow. For example, it's letting me know that one of the easiest methods is to use this platform called Netlify Drop. And it's also giving me the direct link to it as well. So if I just click into this link, this is one of the most basic ways of being able to make a Antigravity project go live, especially if it's a simple one like the one that we built today, because all you need to do is just drag and drop these files into this over here, and it's going to give you a temporary domain that you can use straight away. And if you wanted to get a custom domain, you're going to be able to do that within the back end of your Netlify account. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward when it comes to using Perplexity, when it comes to being able to find all of these different active web apps that you can build in a matter of minutes. So it's really good to go through this, find something that is not only doing well, but you're passionate about, you've got some basic experience about it. For example, with the subscription one that I just built, I'm a business owner. I have multiple different subscriptions. So if it's something that's doing well according to Google Trends, I now know that if I did want to put extra time into building something like this, I'm going to be able to do so. And there's a slight chance that I'm going to be able to succeed because with the help of Perplexity, I've been able to find various different people that are doing it where I'm able to see how much traffic or how many visitors are going onto their web app on a monthly basis. And I know right now, most of you are probably thinking, Sam, what you've shown us is amazing. The fact that we can do this is actually mind blowing, but how exactly are we going to make people aware of the web app that we've just built? Now, to be honest, there's so many different ways that you can do this. There's various different traffic sources. And recently I made a video breaking down the best traffic sources for 2026. So if you're someone that's thinking about selling any type of digital product and you're not really sure of exactly how you're going to bring awareness to it, you're going to be able to watch that video by clicking the link in the top left-hand corner. That video has already helped out countless people. I've gotten so much good feedback from it, and I'm sure it's going to be able to help you out too. And comment down below if you wanted me to make an updated video showing you how to use Netlify when it comes to making your app go live, when it comes to being able to set up a back-end database so that your potential customers can actually sign up and use their accounts with no issues. I'll be more than happy to make that video. Just comment down below, do the web app back-end video, as well as your country and your city. And if many of you want it, I'll be able to do it. And I'm also going to be able to tailor it to your specific situation. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to press the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I'll catch you guys on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.